Okay, well, there used to be a theatre company called Welfare State International, and it started in 1968, and we finished it in 2006. And we started off with caravans, we were nomadic, and then eventually we got this posh building in the middle of Ulverston, which was a £2 million lottery bid. And we also had a warehouse, and it gave us a lot of extra time and a lot of place to make work. However, in 2006, we decided to archive the company, and we handed it over to another organisation called Lantern House International, and they didn't really last very long, and so a new board came along and they said we'll have to sell the building, and then both buildings in fact, and then we'd also given them our grant, which was 450,000 annual money as a regularly funded client, and the Arts Council in fact took the money away from this other company, and then the board decided to sell everything, and with the proceeds put it into a foundation which is called Futures Ventures, and it's grown from there. We archived the company in 2006, and I think Futures Ventures has been going for about 4 or 5 years now, and I think they've done about 19 projects looking at the website, and it seems to me that they've picked up on the kind of radical intent that Welfare State always had. It was called Welfare State, of course, because it was to do with the fact that you could give art to everybody. People would get free teeth and free coffins, but at that point it wasn't about getting free art. And we worked with a principle of, we said that originally we were making an entertainment, an alternative and a way of life. So we tried to make our work very accessible and work in communities and work in places where people wouldn't normally expect to get any kind of art at all, really. And we have a reputation for inventing prototypes like fire shows, lantern processions. We used to do a lot. We had a touring bus as well. We did tiny pantomimes in it. We did all kinds of wide-ranging things which came to be called site-specific theatre. And I think in looking at some of the projects of Future Ventures, some of that tradition has been carried on, particularly through a kind of social radical and diversity, questioning cultural stereotypes and so on.